pastor at the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Gandhi Laoye, who was on Friday installed as the new Shoun of Ogbomosho in Oyo State, has begun his set of traditional rites. The pastor, who was based in the United States, arrived in Ogbomosho early in the morning on Friday in a private chopper, which landed at the Ogbomosho Grammar School before moving to the palace. The Shoun of Ogbomosho's stool became vacant after Obajimo Oyewumi passed away on December 12, 2021. The new monarch would spend 7 days in seclusion, after which he would receive the staff of office from the state government. Punch reports. Few days ago, Laoye stepped down as a pastor and handed over to Pastor Olumide Ogunjuyigbe on the instruction of the Rccg General Overseer, Pastor Enoch Adeboye. Meanwhile, a member of the family opposed to Laoye's nomination by the kingmakers, Mohammed Laoye, headed to court arguing that the process that produced him was inconclusive. They added that a minority community performed the task instead of the whole family members. Governor Seyi Makinde had on September 2nd, in a statement by the Commissioner for Local Governments and Chieftaincy Matters, Olusegun Olayiwola, approved the selection of Laoye as the next Shoun, but on Thursday, State High Court in Ogbomoso restrained the governor, the Attorney General of the state, and the Commissioner for Local Governments and Chieftaincy Matters, either by themselves, agents or officials, from presenting any instrument of office in any form of ceremony or issuance of certificates of installation of to Laoye until the final determination of the mandatory injunction already filed before the court. Meanwhile, the new monarch was at the palace on Friday for official installation, which was performed at Abata by the kingmakers, led by the Areago High Chief Shobalaje Otolorin. The kingmakers, however, said they did not receive any court injunction restraining them from installing Laoye as the new Shoun of Ogbomoso. What I don't understand is that you are doing traditional thing, because when you are doing traditional thing, somebody will be selected. It has to be through a traditional means. So this issue of going to court and restraining and all of that is still baffling. But on the other hand, well, thank God that the man has a step down, being a pastor. A lot of controversies, a lot of things had gone up that why should somebody who calls himself a pastor become a traditional this and this and that. But the most important thing that he said, oh, I don't want to become a pastor again, I want to be a traditionalist and what have you, and that is what he believes on. So everybody carry your own cross. That's just the way I see it. There would have been problem if he insisted that, oh, I'm still going to be a pastor, and also I'm going to go with this traditional whatever. That is where the whole thing will be elongated. But in as much he has already stepped down, I think there's no cause for alarm. Just that they are going to be dealing with themselves, whether you went to court or you don't go to court, they should go and settle that. Congratulations, man of God. You're still calling him man of God. Of course, everybody is a child of God, whether woman or man. But when you talk about man of God, what it means is that you are a pastor. They always refer to pastors as men of God. When I celebrate him, he will be praying in the spirit. We need light everywhere. Congratulations, sir. Within these 7 days, wherever the sole of your feet shall walk into and onto, the Lord God Almighty will then give you for your domination. Are you going to, because another thing is that the 7 days you are talking about, is it going to be for prayers or for in the traditional way? You want to mix mammon and whatever together? Be deceiving yourself. Give yourself to the devil and use your feet to conquer. No wonder people like this for fake pastors. Yes, God has called Moses to lead his people. We cannot hide from our heritage. Declare, well done, pastor of the year. David is also a king. As for me, I don't think there's any problem with that if he is ready to become the king and do the needful. May your reign be long and peaceful. Oh, congratulations, our KBC. God will help you. Either you like it or not, whether you like it or not, traditional and sacrifice must be taken for king installation. Beautiful. He has seen the light. Congratulations to him. Can you imagine? And his supporters are clapping for him. You should know that some people, they join bandwagon. Religion is far different from tradition, so you can't do away with both the tradition and religion in Africa, particularly in Nigeria. Congratulations to the new king. Good decision for him. Do you have issue with that? It is a normal process to go through before you become a king in Yoruba land. Seclusion depends on him. It is not compulsory to accept traditional rites, but can decide to seek the face of God. Really? Some people, story for the gods. You can't tell the community how to crown you a king. They have tradition already for ages, and they can't change it because of anybody. If he doesn't like the process, then he has to quit. Just like the way Oluwo, they are mixing everything together. If you know that you don't want to go through their traditional right, you put out. African tradition must be promoted. So guys, that's what we see. More people are saying this whole thing from a different angle. What do you really think? We are all learning. What do you think? What lesson can we draw from this? So guys, leave your comments down there and let's have your take. Thank you.